I came into the game knowing that I was going to play him, and it's one of those things. One of you asked about, like, what do you do a little bit differently? How do you think? That's an example of just trying to keep somebody alive. And we understand there will be times that we will need him. When we play him, we see what he brings to the table. And interestingly, each of those three players, Trevor, Amir, and Richaun, are all very different. And it's just my sort of responsibility to keep him alive. And tonight was one of those games.
Was it a decision, no matter the opponent, that like he needs to get some
Yes.
run tonight? So it wasn't the matchup.
No.
And
Yeah.
how would you assess how he did, especially that first quarter?
I thought he was good. Rarely has, to me, Richaun been down when he's had opportunity. And it's always the decision, that we have to make in relation to defense, certainly matchups, some experience, and what the game calls for. And so I think if you start getting into too much of a whirlwind of how you rotate NBA men, that it disrupts the ecosystem. And we have to be smart of what does that look like versus winning, versus keeping somebody alive. There's no blueprint that sort of best describes what I'm saying. And you get very influenced when you look at the math. We all have our opinions, but when you look at the math of, are they doing well? Is the team winning? The answer is yes, they're doing well, and yes, the team is winning. So at times, why change? And so my motivation right now is, I know that Richaun has value. I know that he has things that he can bring to the table. And I respect how he's handled himself when he wasn't playing that much. And I know it's my job to keep him alive. And tonight was an example of that, and I thought he did very, very well. Thanks, everybody.
Richaun, did you know that you were going to be playing tonight?
Yeah, Coach let me know the other day that I'll be playing today, so get ready to go out there and do what I do. I mean, you just got to look at the blessing in every day. You're a professional athlete, you get paid to stay ready. So that's my job description, and that's what I plan on doing.
When you went out there tonight, what did you want to contribute?
Just do what I do, run the floor, bring energy, rebound, try to play good defense, and things of that sort. Just try to continue experimenting on the league and play good basketball together.
Brett mentioned that working on your interior defense is one of the areas that he wanted you to improve on. How do you feel like you've come along in that area this season?
I think it's getting better every day. I'm just something I continue to focus on, something I continue to work on, and turn that weakness into a strength.
To the team.
Yeah, well, he brings the energy, of course. He's athletic. He knows where he needs to be, and it's easy to throw it up there to him. And it's tough to guard that pick and roll. Me coming downhill and then him rolling. So I love playing with him.
Well, Richaun is an energy guy, and what that essentially means is that he has a special skill in that he can affect winning simply by hustling, offensive rebounds, running the floor, screening, keeping plays alive. I thought defensively his rebounding tonight was awesome, and so those are kind of the ways that he makes an impact. And then when he is on the floor, especially with CJ, there's always that threat of his roll. And as you saw tonight, he got a lob, but also I think when he rolls hard, that opens things up for other guys as well. And I've been really impressed with Richaun in terms of the way he's played and carried himself, and just obviously being in and out of the lineup is tough for anybody, and he's been a pro about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Richaun, he's more. I've played him for a couple of years now. He's a very hard roller, but he also improved his jump shot, so you have to respect that as well now. But he's a really good roller, a really good finisher around the rim. They got him once, I think, on the lob tonight. So with him, that's the tough part because he rolls so fast. If it's a shooter coming off like JJ or now like Bellinelli, it's hard for you to stun and come back. And with Joel, he sometimes he pops, sometimes he rolls, sometimes he short rolls. So it's different. It's a different look, and I think it works for them. I think with a second unit, then Richaun gives them a really some good stuff rolling so hard to the rim. It opens up a lot for the shooter.